Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for writing to our live session. As I understand, you've been married to your husband for less than 6 months. A while ago, you left the country to go see your mother because she was sick, and when you were away, you suffered a miscarriage. And I'm really sorry to hear that. I can imagine that must have been very devastating, especially since you were away from your husband and away from your home, and the additional, stress of your mom being sick and everything. May Allah grant ease. However, shortly after that, you and your husband had a disagreement and you both blocked each other. I'm assuming on social media and on the phones. But you did go back, and when you got back, he told you that he was married to another woman. Her parents don't know that she married him, and his mother didn't want him to marry her. And his mother has told him that he should divorce you and the other woman. Currently, you state that you love your husband very much because what you've been through together. And I'm just wondering, my dear sister, you've been married for less than 6 months, right? So what is it that you both have been through together that make you love him so much in that short period of time? Part of that time, it seems like you were with your mom, right? Because she was sick. So I'm wondering if it's an infatuation, which is kind of like a crush, but not really true deep love, or if it's something else. Currently, since it's been less than 6 months, sister, and you just went to take care of your mom, and you come back and he's already married to somebody else, and there's a lot of fitna and problems going on. I would really question the status of the marriage. Usually, like when you first get married, that's kind of like the honeymoon period, is the first 6 months to a year, and that's when usually a husband is on his best behavior, right, and treats you really good. However, your husband went and got married while you were gone. And inshallah, sister, I'm asking you to really question that and look at that. And moving forward, what would that mean for you in your life, right? And what would that mean if you brought children into the world? It seems like, he's kind of unpredictable, and it seems like he may, do things that would hurt you or betray you moving forward. And Allah forgive me if I'm wrong, but just based on what you wrote, it seems like he's not fully dedicated to this marriage. So sister, I'm asking you, inshallah, to please, make a list of what it is you love about him, and make a list of what it is you've been through together in these 6 months, and make another list, sister, of what exactly do you desire in a husband? What qualities, what traits, and what attributes do you wish for in a husband? And then check off those traits and see if he possesses many of them. If he does, alhamdulillah. If he doesn't, perhaps it's time to start thinking about whether or not you want to remain in this marriage. Because moving forward, sister, it seems like he may be liable to do, almost anything. Again, you're basically newlyweds. You were just married less than 6 months ago, and he's already married someone behind your back. That's kind of a red flag. So please make dua to Allah, make ishqatara prayer, seek Allah's guidance, and make those lists, inshallah, to see just where your heart is, to see just where your reasoning is for wanting to stay married to him. If he improves, your Islam, if he is, has a really strong Islamic foundation, and he treats you kindly, and he loves you, and he is fully supportive of you, and he doesn't lie to you, and he doesn't manipulate you, and he doesn't do things behind your back, by all means, it could really work out nicely moving forward. But just based on the brief, scenario that you wrote, it doesn't seem that way. And one of the major things you need to look at, inshallah, with a husband is he going to add to your Islam? Is he going to bring you closer to Allah? Is your marriage going to be one based on Islamic principles? So inshallah, sister, please do think about these tips and suggestions, and try to come to a logical and heartfelt conclusion based on that. We wish you the best.